It's Good News Tuesday, and Chris Abel is here. Good news.
Hello.
RealChrisAbel.com and at RealChrisAbel online on all the socials, including YouTube. He does post the videos to YouTube. And I have this game that I play because Chris emails me a heads up on topics, right? He's like, hey, here's what I'm kind of thinking. And I have this game like, ooh, what kind of weird robot is on the list today? And there was one that we're going to save for another conversation.
Yes.
Licking robots, is that's a thing?
Yeah. And robotic tongues that you can put on robots. And it makes sense when they say that it's something they'll add to robot dogs,
Yeah,
because of course we're used to dogs licking our
right.
hands. But when you add it to robot humans,
That's weird.
things get weird. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
weird.
that.
Did you see the Big Bang Theory episode where they made the kissing machine?
Oh, I missed that.
Oh,
Okay.
so they had like it looked like an old school round microphone, and it was
Yeah.
like lips, and then on the other side of it, it read you kissed the robot, and then it read what your mouth did, and the other robot replicated your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, it's a funny episode. It's worth the search on YouTube. I got to tell you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Anyway, licking robots. Where are we going today, Chris? You got a lot of great stuff here. It is March 10th that we're having this conversation.
March 10th, which spells Mario.
It's
It's
me.
me, Mario. Yeah. So this is a fan holiday or a holiday for the fans, and of course, Nintendo has all sorts of events that are going on in stores and places like that. There's discounts on a lot of the games. The trailer launched for the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, which launches on April 1st. And there's lots of special games that are coming out for the Switch. Lego unveiled a new Luigi Lego set. That's
Hmm.
pretty cool. So you can find a lot of those details at mario.nintendo.com. And I thought I'd share because it is Mario Day. I have had my chance to go and meet Charles Martinet, who is the silver haired, thin actor who does the voice of Mario and has done it since Mario started talking. And I have to tell you, Shane, like I went in to be a professional and he made me a little tiny kid the moment he went,
Oh, really?
ah, it's a Chris. Hi, Chris. And I'm like, oh, he doesn't say Chris. He says Chris. And it just made me crumble. I mean, oh, it was just amazing to meet him.
That's cool. I've seen some videos of him and how he just embraces it, right?
He genuinely is that happy. He doesn't have to fake it for Mario. He genuinely is that happy and joyful to come in and play with you.
Very cool. All right, Chris is here. Real Chris Abel on the .com and the socials. Let's go with our online posting, shall we? We'll post some stuff. What do you think?
Of course. What do you mean by online posting?
TikTok. Going ahead.
TikTok.
Yes.
Gotcha. TikTok,
It
TikTok.
was vague.
So
Sorry.
TikTok will continue, is the big news. The Canadian government has decided that they are stopping the process where TikTok was supposed to be shut down in Canada. What they've done is they've used that as leverage, that threat of shutting down TikTok in Canada. They said they've secured agreements with TikTok that TikTok will take steps to be more responsible when it comes to the features and platforms that are directed towards young people, as well as maintaining protections for the information that we give to TikTok. So that seems to be what they've done. Moving forward, there's always going to continue to be the threat that they can shut down TikTok. So they are allowing, TikTok is allowing the Canadian government, the Minister of Industries, to be able to monitor all the TikTok changes that are happening, to be involved in terms of the stuff they're doing for safety. And so that threat is always there that they can shut down TikTok if TikTok misbehaves. So, but the good news for anybody who's a huge fan of TikTok, and I know a lot of the younger people listening, of course you are, it will continue in Canada.
It's amazing to me how incredibly different TikTok is from Snapchat for short videos, even from YouTube for short videos. It's wildly different.
I'm amazed at how many people turn to TikTok as a useful platform to learn about things, to get tips, to get information, even news. I'm really surprised at that because TikTok really started off as sort of being the novelty feed of video clips.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to joke that this whole generation, they would only be able to go to a bar and dance for 7 seconds. And like the music would play and they would do their little dance and then they wouldn't know what to do after 7 seconds. But it's really changed since then. And maybe it's the Facebook, Instagram, no news thing that
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's a platform and that's why people use it that way. I don't know. It's interesting stuff. That's for sure. Chris Sable is here, Shane Hewitt and the Night Shift. Tell me about this person who inspired you.
Right. I mean, you asked that question at the time. I kind of felt guilty that we didn't share a clip of her.
Hmm.
April Hawkins is an archaeologist that works at the Royal Ontario Museum. And you asked Who inspires you? And here's the thing, I'm going to play this clip. Someone asked her how she got into archaeology, and in typical April fashion, she turns her answer into a lesson that benefits you.
The story of how I got interested in archaeology is I was very interested because it was very tough work. It was very difficult work, and I wanted to prove to myself at 16 years of age that I could do this. And so it was the best money I could make as a 16-year-old, and it was the most difficult job I could find.
So
Now,
last week we had a conversation about who inspired you, and Chris said April did, and that's kind of where this thought has unfolded into kind of full circle on the whole piece.
yeah, when I heard that answer, my immediate response was, I am so team April, because the majority of the people in my life have been the opposite. Anytime I tackle something difficult, they'd say, Chris, just give up, man.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
always been the sense of just take the easy way out. And for someone who's a 16-year-old girl, where you are very much aware that you can kind of bat your eyelashes and get people to do stuff for you, to be the opposite and say, look, I want to tackle things because they're difficult. That really spoke to me. And I tell you, it's such a great example. Now, since then, I've spoken to other scientists who are famous, who have done great things. Many of them have done that archaeology course that she speaks about, gave up and walked away because it's really that tough.
Really?
It's not just about sifting through the soil. You have to spend days scraping the ground, millimeter by millimeter, just to get stuff the size of like a little tooth. So that I know what she's gone through to get to this kind of career. I'm really impressed with it. I think about her every time that I have a major choice now, anytime I have a decision. And so April has managed to live rent-free in my head now for several years. And I have great respect for that.
I was driving south of Niagara Falls, went for just a bit of a road trip one day, and on the side of the road in the ditch, there was a tent set up and a bunch of people that were doing that, and they were digging. It was sort of, there was this memorial, and maybe as I tell you the story, I'll look it up too. This memorial was right there, and what they must have found something, or they had gone to do the sidewalk or something, and then they found something. You know, you hear these stories, especially in Toronto, when they dig up some of those old buildings and then they find things. It was one of those scenarios. But so I just stopped and I watched them for a little bit, and it was remarkable to me to see just how slowly and diligently and carefully they just kind of dug through all of it and took their time. It was amazing. It was a level of patience that I'm not sure that I could have done. That's for sure.
I've been a bit of a pester to April, and I do apologize that, because she has cool stories. She has done the Indiana Jones thing, where she's flown around the world and went to places where she had to go deep down into underground caverns, swim in a submerged lake, and then pop up in a little area that no one's been to in over 200,000 years.
Oh, no way.
So there were benefits to her going through all the difficult courses as a 16-year-old to suddenly, as an adult, play out the kind of things that, yes, we do see in Raiders of the Lost Ark or Lara Croft. It's just amazing.
Oh, that's cool stuff. Now I don't see exactly where it was. I can't find it, so I can do the what it was, but it's just south of James Cameron, wherever he was from, that town, wherever he was.
Okay, yeah.
Old Fort Erie. I'm trying to find it quickly. It's so good to go there. I recommend it. Anyway, if you ever have a chance to drive around the Niagara Boulevard and Niagara River Parkway, all the way do that drive, do it. Because that's where I found that thing. All right. RealChrisAble.com, at RealChrisAble. Don't forget about the YouTube. He likes to share that stuff out there too. Chris, as always, thank you, and licking robots coming soon, I'm sure.
You got it.